Hey guys, it's me, the King of Dragon Puppies here, and I'm here today doing Freaky Friday! Boo! Okay, enough of that. And, yeah, we're talking about Thunderbird. Yeah, so, sorry I've been gone for a long time, and that, yeah. But, we're gonna be talking about Thunderbird. I'm gonna be reading the description of this website. It's called Cryptid Wiki Fandom. So go check them out. Really good site if you're interested in that kind of stuff. And yeah. Get the light going. Alright. So the Thunderbird is a cryptozoological creature associated with large bird-like animals that live anywhere in northern Canada and Alaska down to Central America. Similar animals often appear in Native American mythology. Some tales tell of enormous eagles strong enough to carry whales. That's a strong bird. So, I can just imagine like a bird, like a giant eagle, that is basically a griffin. Only without the lion part, and I can just imagine that picking up a whale. Now, imagine that. That'd be terrifying. Who would want to see that? First off, I would just be running away in the opposite direction. Anyways, back to their nest. Strong enough to carry whales back to their nests. Since pioneers began moving west across the North American plains, sightings of large birds have been reported. Similar stories appear from civilizations around the world. Now, where I live, there's also been some Thunderbird sightings. And, well, one almost dragged off a boy. But we'll get back to that. The legend. Native tribes all across North America, especially along the Pacific coast and in the Great Lakes area, have stories depicting enormous birds of prey. Some stories told that these birds were so large and powerful that when they flapped their wings, thunder was created. Man, these birds got the power of God and anime on their side. But lightning flashed out of their eyes and water fell off their backs, creating rain. The tribes used thunderbirds to explain some of the things that happen naturally, such as storms and other forms of weather. The legend of Now, don't get offended if I pronounce these wrong. Passamaquoddies. It's Passamaquoddis. So don't make fun of me in the comments. You try pronouncing that. Like, jeez. For example, describes the quest of two Native Americans in search of the source of thunder high in the mountains. Other stories said that there was a thunderbird who battled an enormous killer whale. When the two beasts fought, they destroyed much of the land, knocking down trees and causing much destruction. Although dangerous and powerful beings, thunderbirds were also seen as benevolent. It just changed. It just moved. I didn't tell you to move. Anyways. Where was I? Benevolent natural spirits, and they sometimes assisted the tribes in their search for food during periods of famine. The igneous rocks known as thunderstones are the eggs of these creatures, according to some legends. Yeah. Well, now we're going to talk about, in Lawndale, Illinois, I live in Illinois, in case you didn't know, in 1977, Thunderbird Attack. The 1977 Lawndale, Illinois Thunderbird Attack was a reported attack by two unidentified birds on a young boy. The attack occurred on July 25th, 1977. 10-year-old Martin Lowe was playing outside when he was suddenly attacked by two large birds, one of which temporarily picked him up and carried him over 30 feet before Martin's mother, Ruth Lowe, ran to her son's rescue, chasing the birds away and recovering her son. Reportedly, several eyewitnesses had seen the attack take place. The birds were described as having a white ring around their necks, a 4.5-foot body, That's pretty long. With each wing approximately 4 feet long, a 6-inch hooked bill, 3 front claws, 1 back claw, and a large black body. Sounds like a giant vulture, honestly. Like, I've heard of vultures that are big and black and have white tufts of feathers on their necks. So, Thunderbirds today. Sightings of large bird-like creatures have been reported for many years, at least since people began settling further west in the United States and Canada. One of the most famous reports is from 1890, where 2 Arizona cowboys claimed to have shot and killed a large bird. It was described as having no feathers. Well, it was described as having 2 feathers. No feathers. The site just had to reset now. Having no feathers, and it had the head similar to that of an alligator. The 2 men supposedly dragged... It happened again. It was described as having no feathers, and it had the head similar to that of an alligator. The 2 men supposedly dragged the dead bird back to town after killing it. The report seemed to suggest that this creature looked more like a pterodactyl or a dragon than any modern-day bird. Today, cryptozoologists usually refer to Thunderbird legends the same way that they do with any flying cryptids, such as the Kangamato, also pretty much a pterodactyl, the Roc, or Roke, never heard of it, the Ropin, never heard of it, even sometimes the Jersey Devil. Wow. Wow. These flying creatures are often associated with modern-day pterosaurs. Many of the encounters with the creatures, including the Thunderbirds, are also described similarly. Quite often, the creatures are said to resemble pterosaurs, which were thought to be extinct for millions of years. Now, yeah. I don't know how people would think it would look like the Jersey Devil when the Jersey Devil is like a goat mixed with the devil, mixed with a bat. How does that sound like Thunderbird? Just don't understand it. Thunderbirds may be modern-day Teratorns, however, this is unlikely since no flying bird bigger than an albatross, an Andean condor, has been discovered in recent times, but then again, they could still live. Pterosaurs are suspects of Thunderbird sightings, but this seems far-fetched, as pterosaurs, according to science, has been long extinct since the late Cretaceous, around 66 million years ago. Some exotic non-native birds, like the African crowned eagles and the Andean condors, possibly escaping from captivity, may have played a role of Thunderbird sightings, with African crowned eagles said to have caused so-called Thunderbird attacks, and Andean condors being mistaken for the larger mythical Thunderbirds at first glance. Thunderbird sightings may just be hoaxes made by mistake identifications or real Native American birds, pranksters, or cryptid enthusiasts. Well, that's it for the Thunderbirds. Some of the comments. I figured that the Thunderbird could be the last Teratorns. Teratorns are the ancestors of the New World. Vultures and the Argentavis magnificens is one of them. Teratorns also behaved more like eagles rather than vultures, which are scavengers. And some of the other comments. Bird Boy. Thor's Bird. Metazoo. Cryptid Nation. The trading card game of the... That is just an advertisement. So I'm not going to read that. Ooh, Thunderbird versus Ninjin. Ninjin is a kind of ghost spirit, water spirit in Antarctica, I think. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so you never miss another video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Rawr.